right, shalom, shalom. Salute to the saints. Hope you're having a blessed day, a Barak day. Good evening, good morning. May the Most High make his face to shine upon you and Barak you. We got this epidemic, man. It's a pandemic, really. It's a pandemic of women out here, mothers, that like to be controlling. They like to control and use children to their advantage. And not only use the children against the father, but use the system as well. Use the system as well to make the father do this or make the father do that. So I'm coming in here just to let you saints know, be patient. Have patience, especially the men, the fathers. Have patience. Excuse me, sorry about that. Let's cut this AC on. It's getting a little hot. Just know that going through these tests and these trials, these tribulations, is a testing of your faith, and it's going to produce endurance. It's going to produce joy. You just got to wait it out. It said, those who wait upon the Lord or upon the Master shall renew their strength and mount up like with wings of eagles, right? So they'll run, they'll be flying swift as eagles. Their youth will be with them. You know, these are the things the Most High promises us if we stay in his ways. It's bitterness, envy, jealousy that these women have because their man or ex-man or ex-husband, chose to follow the Most High God or be a man of honor over following Eve. And what does that mean? Following Eve. Meaning you as a man, you were created in the image of the Most High Yah, the Most High God, the Elohim of Israel, right? You were as a man, not the woman. The woman was created after your likeness, from your rib, to be a helpmeet. And today we have this pandemic of women thinking they are co-equal. They're co-pairs in this thing. That they're equal to any man. They're just as good as any man. They can do anything a man can do, which is far from the truth. By listening to Eve, meaning not that we don't consult or listen or even seek advice, from our ishas or our wives. That's fine to do that. But the final decision, the final authority, the final word that is left on the table is supposed to be your word as a man. You follow Eve, you listen to her ways, and then you go ahead and you follow those ways, and it leads to something that's not as pleasant. You have no one to blame but yourself. Just like Adam. Adam followed Eve. And look what happened. She was the one that became a sinner and transgressor. But yet the accountability fell on Adam. How about that? Yeah. So men, listen up. Listen very closely. Very, 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 very closely. You have to be the head. You are the head. That's what the Most High Yah made you to be as a husband, if you're a husband. If you're not a husband, every man is the priest of his own household. But you cannot follow the words of your wife. You have to take the lead. You have to be the leader. Take the accountability. Quit slacking. Quit slumping. Quit being lazy. Quit procrastinating. Quit putting things off. It's time to work. It's time to get to it. The Most High gave you one day to rest. He gave us a rest day. This Christianity has taken it away to where they say, oh, Sunday is our day of rest, and we keep it holy. Do you? Do they keep it holy? Because last time that I checked, keeping a day holy, it means set apart. It means that day is different than other days. But on Sunday, what do? They go worship, okay, so-called. Then, what do? Then they go out to eat and spend money. But doesn't it say to rest from your pleasures and from the things that you want? Sort of like fasting. Are you not to not buy, not sell, not work on the Sabbath? You, your children, your ox, your donkeys, your servants, handmaids, nobody's supposed to work. So Christianity has come in and told you, and that's why many of you are so tired. That's why many of you are you're sick and you're hurting, because you don't take no time off. 7 days a week, you pushing it, right? And I feel the hustle. I do. I really do. Because I'm an entrepreneur and I have my own business. And I do a couple businesses. And I know what it means to suffer loss to gain. And what do I mean by that? Suffer loss to gain, meaning you know how many contracts, you know how much work, you know how much money that I could have received if I chose to work on the Sabbath? Do you know they've created and made this system in such a way that on the Sabbath, which is Saturday, for those who don't know, it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. Look on your calendar. Sunday's the first day of the week. The Most High Yah said he rested on the seventh day of the week, which is Saturday. They've made this system to where a lot of work and a lot of things are busy on Saturdays, right? And the most wicked things are done on Saturdays. Friday night, which is when the Sabbath starts, through Saturday night, right? The club, that's the number one uno. All these things have been put in place for you to purposefully break the Sabbath, and then the religious Christianity falsehood will come in and tell you, oh, you're good. Sunday, just rest. Sunday, you'll be okay. But yet they don't even keep it right, man. I'm not going to go on a long tangent about that. Really, this was about the man being in leadership and making the right decisions and not following Eve. Because these women will use your children. They're going to use the children against you. If they can't have you, the children can't have you. That's how they look at it. If they can't have you, the children can't have you. And that is exactly what my ex-wife has done. I loved her. I looked after her. I worked. She never worried about bills. She never worried about food. She never worried about electricity. Nothing. Everything was covered. Stay-at-home mother, raising the children, homeschooling, the whole nine. Never had to lift a finger, but became so lazy, but became so rebellious that over the Sabbath, not over the Sabbath, but over dresses, which she wore for a time, but then stopped. But then as soon as she was out of my house, went right back to shorts, little tight shorts that went around the thigh, showing the nakedness, putting my daughters in the same shorts and pants, which is an abomination. Deuteronomy, check it out, chapter 15, I believe verse 38, where it says, the man shall not put on that which pertaineth unto a woman, neither shall a woman put on a man's garment. All that do so are an abomination to the Most High Yah. And if you check all through American history, early American history, before American history, all the women wore dresses, all the men wore pants, or what they would call capris, what we call maybe shorts today, but they were pants that were tighter, that went to the knees, like capris, or just past the knees, right? like jockeys wear, but yet they've turned that into girls' clothes, right? Girl pants. What is girl pants? No, there ain't no such thing. That is an abomination to the Most High God. There must be a difference in our clothing and how we dress. And if I can wear this same t-shirt and a woman can wear a gray t-shirt, that's fine, and these pants and some work boots like these, what difference is there in the clothing apparel? One of us is in violation. One of us is an abomination. If I go and put on a dress, well, in today's age, that'd be okay, right? Because homosexuality is legal, right? But is it legal in the Bible? No. But you know what is legal in the Bible? Plural marriage. But we're not even going to touch on that right now. We're going to leave that right there. Because, you know, America, so-called In God We Trust, they have manipulated and turned everything, all the truths. The Bible says, in, I think it's Colossians, but don't quote that. Go back and check me. I'm going to give you a quote here so that you can type in on Google and then you can go read it. In Colossians, it says, dang, I hate doing this because I don't even like to misinterpret, misquote the Bible. You know what? That's fine. I'm not even going to touch that right now. But what we are going to leave you, I'm going to leave you on this. I'm going to leave you on this, saints. Whatever you do and whatever you believe, make sure there's 2 or 3 witnesses. Make sure you fact check everything you believe, because the Bible says to examine yourself to see if you are in the way. And a lot of things that's happening in today's churches, the churches are fading out, and it's not due to any biblical prophecy about anything like that. Although men's hearts are growing cold, you can find that. It says in the latter times men's hearts will grow cold because they don't have any love. There's no love. There's no respect. There's no honor for the elderly, for the gray-headed. I'm starting to get grays in my beard, as you probably see. But there's no respect for the elders. There's no love. The love has grown cold. It's cold out here. It really is. So you need to get with a fellowship. I know I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but I'm just kind of, as my mind is turning, I'm trying to let it out and let the Spirit take lead, because I have something to say, but He triumphs what I have to say. Even if He wants me to come on here and talk about, like it was with the mothers, things come out in the Spirit, and that's what it's called, being Spirit-led. You know what I mean? So many people try to control everything. You have to let the Spirit lead you and guide you into all truth. That's what He said He would do if you have the Spirit. But check this, men. Follow the word. Jesus said there's not a man that has left father, mother, wife, children, lands, materials, possessions, for His name's sake, and shall not receive 100-fold in this life right now. What does it mean to leave all them? It means that you seek Him and you follow Him and you listen to Him and you do what He says above anything, above any of your mother, father, wife, children, anything and anybody that tries to come against you and your relationship with Him, because that's what matters most. You can have the best family. You can have the best mother, father, children, wife, everything. You know what? But if you don't follow Him at the end of the day, you know where you're going? H-E double hockey stick. Hell, for real. I mean, that's the only destination. They can't save you. They can't save you. So your relationship with Him has to be key, has to be keynote, has to be A1. Because if you let them spit in this ear and get your mind to think otherwise or do things or question the Most High, guess what? You'll follow the way of Adam. Guess what? You will fall. And you will not, and the Most High will hold you accountable as a man for not standing your ground, for not staying in place. You are fit to lead. You are the man, not her. She was created to be a help meet to you. A help meet, not a co-equal meet. The Most High said back in Genesis, go check this out, that He would greatly increase the childbirth for the woman and her but she shall be saved through childbearing. And her desire shall be for her husband. and he shall rule over her. Now, whoo, I done hit a hard one with that. When I say rule over, oh boy, they get salty. They get mad. They act like I just cussed somebody out. But you know what? The president of the United States, he rules over you as a woman, as a man, as whoever you are. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Because he sets laws, and guess what? You got to follow them. So same way in your household, right? Don't everybody hate Trump. A lot of people do. Don't everybody hate Trump. Trump has many friends. He has plenty of friends that love him, like him as a person, all that. Listen to him. Know he gives good advice, sometimes, and whatnot. So just like a husband, he's the ruler of the household. He sets the rules. He sets the standards. He says this goes or that doesn't go. He rules over the wife. He's the leader. What's wrong with that? When have we got so mentally screwed up that authority, especially righteous authority, that we spurn it, we hate it, we dismiss it, and it's only people who are foolish, because it says the foolish hate wisdom, not the wise. He said, instruct a wise man, or correct a wise man, and he will become wiser. He will entreat you. He will be glad that you did that. But you correct and try to tell that to a fool, they're gonna hate you, because they hate wisdom. They don't want to change. They want to just live in this life, lollygally, and just kumbaya, have no seriousness about life, right? And they think that this life, they just going through, right? Well, guess what? You got a rude awakening at the end of this thing. At the end of this thing, when Christ comes back, because he is coming back, even false religions like Islam teach that Christ is coming back. So with that, saints, I salute you. Have a Barak day. Have a blessed day on this Wednesday. I thought I had work. They told me as an extra come on in, but looks like they didn't need me. Got a couple hours in and I'm back home. It's time to grind while I'm here, because like I said, we work 6 days, we rest 1. Today's Wednesday, it's not the Sabbath. So I can't sit around on my hands all day. I got things to do. I got livestock, I got chickens, I got goats. I got things that need me. I got things to do. So with that, saints, I didn't mean to hold you this long. Be careful for these women. Be careful who you marry. Make sure the Most High is in it. Make sure you're not unequally yoked. Make sure that she is with your standards and she is ready to live up to your ways, according to follow you as you follow Christ. Okay? So with that, salute. Catch you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my YouTube. Find me on YouTube. Find me on Instagram. And find me on Twitter. That's it. Yep. With that, salute.